And welcome. Thank you for joining us for this edition of RIMPAGE Live. Katerina, happy new day to you. How are you?
Happy New Day, Patrick. I am absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. And how are you?
Oh, excellent, excellent. Always fun having these talks with you. And today we have a very important subject that we want
Yes.
to talk to you about, and that is self-esteem. Katerina, why is self-esteem so important?
Self-esteem is so important because opinions of other people about us never impacts us as much as our own opinion of ourselves, right? How we see ourselves makes or breaks our life experience, makes us a winner in life or makes us someone who just is happy to live with whatever the situation is, right? Just accepting it at face value and perhaps not realizing that we have the power inside us to change that circumstance, to influence it, to have a even more pleasing and better and more complete and more evolving experience of life. So while we can be led by other people in that experience and in that influence, I still believe that when that comes from within, it's that much more powerful.
Yes.
So that is what we are talking about today. What does come first to your mind when you think of self-esteem?
One word: thermostat.
Thermostat.
You might say your self-esteem is the thermostat that sets the temperature or sets the experience for your entire life. In other words,
Nice.
you never rise above your own estimation of yourself.
Yes.
So however you see yourself, if you see yourself here, then your life tends to come down to that level. So there's always a harmony between how you see yourself. Yes, yes.
Very true.
Yes. Wow. So self-esteem could be like an expectation of yourself.
Yes.
What you expect and what you accept from life.
Exactly. In other words, did you set a limit there, or do you truly know and exercise your limitless capacity and capability? Very good.
So just like water always finds its level, your life will always come to the level of your self-esteem, how you see yourself.
Absolutely.
I have a question for you. If a person has low self-esteem, what are some ways they can raise it?
That's a really good question, and I would start where I put in the description here indications from Dr. Nathaniel Branden, who is considered the father of self-esteem. And certainly worth reading his book, The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. So I would recommend anyone who is struggling with this sense of I'm not worthy enough and not feeling competent and therefore not feeling worthy enough, to actually go and explore this book. Right. But I also want to invite you into a deeper understanding, which for me is connecting the purpose with these two, giving it a meaning. Because to me, life is all about the meaning that I give it.
Absolutely.
Yes. And understanding that I have a choice to give it the most empowering meaning that I can. Or if I choose to give it a less empowering meaning, then that will set the limit for me,
Yes.
And I really truly believe that we are born limitless, that this is inside all of us. There is, when we were born, we were already accepted and worthy as we are. So our struggles come from these learned experiences in life, not so much with what we have arrived into this life with. So the power to undo that is in our own hands, for sure.
Would you say our language sets our limits?
I don't know. It plays a part, certainly plays a part. And I see where you're going there, but it's not so much the language, is the story we tell ourselves and the belief that we hold about certain words. So like certain words have more power over some people than other people, right? You can see the same word. Some people are applying a different meaning. They take it maybe personally, and maybe something in their own experience causes them to react a certain way, where other people would say, you know, it's just a word and it's just somebody else's opinion, and I don't have to take it for that. I can apply here my own meaning and give it my own definition. So yes, language is very powerful. And the story we tell ourselves and the beliefs we hold are ultimately what creates our life experience. It's not so much what we are saying, it's what we are believing about what we are saying.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah.
And there have been people who have done deep study on this subject.
Yes.
And of course, they can go into depth into
Yes.
it more than we can in the limited time that we have. But we just want to lay emphasis on the importance of self-esteem.
Yes.
And
Yes.
invite you to look into those areas, because it's very possible that you have all the skills, you have all the tools, you have all the knowledge, you have everything you need to succeed, except your self-esteem is holding you back.
Yes.
And that can be so insidious. You may not even realize it. It may just seem normal that you always fall below your goal, fall short of your goal. And that may seem normal, but if you address that self-esteem issue, then you'll find yourself exceeding and meeting those goals. And that's a different feeling.
Yes.
Feels wonderful.
So if you're finding yourself struggling when people talk about self-love, and you are thinking this is something that is selfish, or you don't know how to go about it, this is exactly the area that needs to be looked in. And then don't look at it from that perspective that you hold currently, but look into it. Why is my self-esteem in a different place than perhaps the person who is talking to me, right? And what can I do about it? How can I really find out more about empowering myself from within, and building that self-esteem to be at a healthy level? Because this is what we have titled this talk, is the healthy life esteem. Healthy self-esteem, which is a healthy life esteem.
Yes. Yeah, I like that term.
Yep.
I like that term. So we're almost out of time, but I just want to recommend a book. So if you are struggling with self-esteem, or even if you think you have a healthy self-esteem, please check out the book and you may find out something.
Absolutely.
But the book is called Psycho-Cybernetics. If you will look into that one.
Yes.
Excellent book.
Maxwell Maltz, absolutely. Dr. Maxwell Maltz, how he arrived at this, first of all, how he was interested to see the difference in his patients, and to go from the sort of physical side of medicine into exploring really psychologically what goes on behind the scenes. And what he discovered is an amazing discovery. So I would say both of those books are really highly recommended by both of us. And we may put a link in the description, or put a name certainly there for you if you didn't catch it as we were saying it. We wish you well, and if you have any questions or any comments, do come to us as well, because we're here to empower you, to help you to empower yourself. Like we cannot empower you, you can only empower yourself, but we are here to help you on that path.
We want to see you win. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Life's more fun when you're winning. So get some of that.
Absolutely. Enjoy your week, and thank you for joining us. We do hope to see you here again next Monday, and perhaps we will talk about something that certainly something that's connected with this, but maybe we will go into more depth depending on what you want to hear as well. So take care. Have a wonderful
Take care.
week. Thank you.
We enjoy your comments and your questions, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye for now.